Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ala. Today I have a few favorites that I wanted to share with you and show you. And this is the makeup look that I created with some of my favorite products from Haus Labs. Makeup by Mario blush, an old favorite Lancôme bronzer, lipstick by Ravie Beauty, of course, Cosmetics eyeshadows, so beautiful, and a few other wonderful products. So if you want to see this look, then please stick around and enjoy. To start my base, I am going to use the Rhode glazing milk. It's been between this product and the Merit Great Skin Serum. I've been loving absolutely both of them equally. They're so hydrating, and they just feel perfect for a base for the makeup. And then I'm going to use the rose ink because I just have like a little bit left at the top, and it's been my goal to just go through foundations and actually finish them. So I wanted to work on this one. That shade is in 010. I really like how light weight it is, how sheer it is. It's definitely like on the light side of like coverage, which I really like, because if I need any coverage specifically more, then I will just use the Nars Soft Matte concealer. I'm just using the color Creme Brulee. This is my summer shade. The only product that I have like a second color for is the concealer, only because the concealer, when it's my winter shade, it looks way too bright, way too stark, and it just doesn't look that great for the summertime, especially like with all the tanning and just natural outdoor tanning and all the gardening and stuff. And I just want to look a little more normal than super stark white. So yeah, I like this color a lot. Today's look is kind of inspired by this color, Just Peachy by Makeup by Mario. I love these blushes. I'm not a huge cream person, but if it's in a compact like this, then I love it. I love it so much, because then it kind of feels like I'm still using like a powder type, because it's in a compact. I like this method of applying. And then for bronzer, I was going to use my old beloved, I think this was the first high-end bronzer that I got. I went to the mall and picked it out myself. The Star Bronzer by Lancôme in the color Lumiere. It's just so pretty. I love it. I've mentioned it many times on my channel. I use it sparingly because I don't want it to run out. I've used the Haus Labs one like crazy because I don't know why. This one just seems a little more special to me, so I use it a little less. But I'm gonna use it today because I don't want it to just go to waste. So I just kind of go around the edges, and I don't go over my blush because I don't want it to distort my color, the blush color. All right, and that was so quick and so pretty. And then for brows, I've been using this Precisely My Brow Pencil in 4.5. It's really pretty. You just kind of like, I do the same method that I usually do with my powder pencils or just powder brow products, and I'll just kind of underline and fill in, but this particular pencil, it always looks really natural, like you have more brow hairs in there. So it's just really cool how it does that. And you can kind of correct some areas, like, you know, everybody's, well, I don't know about everybody, but lots of people have brows that are like one is higher than the other, and I have the same issue. And so it, same as like lip liner with uneven lips, brow pencils are good for also correcting, which is really cool. So yeah, it's just really pretty. I mean, how nice does that look? And then I was torn between, so lip liner, I always do them out of order. I think I was gonna do, for like the warmer look, I wanted to try one of the Fara homidi lip liners. I'm going to use the color Minky, which I love. So pretty. I love these lip liners. They're not a long-lasting lip liner. It doesn't even claim that to be, but there's just something about the formula. I mean, isn't that crazy? When something feels nice on the lips, you don't even care that it's not lasting. So how I use it, I don't usually put something emollient over top, like a lip gloss or something. But if you do a lipstick, then it will stick around a bit longer because the lipstick is drier and it doesn't mess around with the lip liner too much. I'm going to use some powder. I just have a little bit left of this Laura Mercier powder because I'm looking a little shiny in areas. I'm gonna powder down. And also for like just a tip, I've heard that you can use transparent setting powder over your lip liner and then it sets it down even more so it doesn't go anywhere. So that could help too. For the lipstick, I wanted to use the Ravie Beauty in the color Peony. I love these lipsticks. I say them every time. I'm super disappointed that the lip liners did not work for me. And you can't even return them. The company does not allow you to return things. So it's just kind of a bummer that you waste a lot of money and the colors look super terrible on me. And also just the formula wasn't actually that great. So that was pretty disappointing. Now for highlighter, I'm going to use the Haus Labs Pink Amethyst. This one, I love it so much. I used to use it quite a bit, and then I just went back to focusing on using my Ilia one because I wanted to use it up. There's like purple in there or like magenta. I love fun colors on my cheeks, if that's like the only place that's like fun. So I've been doing that. And then also for eyeshadow, I am going to use my M Cosmetics eyeshadow. This is the Divine Skies Da Vinci palette. I use this a lot. I don't know if, I know most people's are probably even more indented, but I'm working on going through this one. So I like to do like a darker eyelid. I mean, it's not like gothic level dark, but definitely a shadowed, deeper eye look. And with these browns, they're so pretty. I feel like it just looks good every single time. And I've been using this palette like exclusively. Because again, I'm trying to see how long it takes to go through a palette if I focused on it. I know my sister goes through eyeshadow palettes so quickly, but she certainly does not create YouTube videos, and she only has the one eyeshadow palette. And she also kind of digs into the palette, like into each shadow, and really like applies it thick. And I think that's what's making it basically like wearing it away, is when you're digging into it. But I always really lightly pick up the colors, because I don't like to overdo it with pigment on my eyes. I like to make sure that it's like a gradual buildup. And then I'm going to use this gold, which I just kind of go over the top there. And I've been loving this eyeshadow so much. I am never ever going to stop using eyeshadow palettes. As a traditional artist, I love palettes. I love colors that are together. I love to mix things up, and I love to see and create things on a canvas, and same, I like to do that on my face. The next thing I wanted to do was eyeliner. I love a good black eyeliner. This is just the Tarte one. It's lasted me for years. I don't know how that's possible, but it's such a good one. It's just a black, and yeah, I just pull it out, basically straight out. But that's how I like it to look on my eyes. And are they always even and perfect? No. But I don't really, I'm not a hyper perfectionist, so I don't really mind. And I feel like with mascara, it kind of covers up some of your sins, because then what doesn't look super perfect, mascara just really brings the attention to the eyelashes instead of just your eyeliner. I just finished it off with my Benefit FanFest. Thought it looked, I mean, it always looks perfect. And that pretty much concludes the makeup look for today. They're just items that I have been really enjoying, and I wanted to show you what has been working, and they're all just old favorite makeup products. I have all the ones that I use, I really love. I wanted to share them with you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new here, you can subscribe to my channel. I do all the content for fair olive skin tone. I am at my tannest at the moment for the summertime. Thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.